we proudly present the one and only David Letterman Show, brought to you by Holsten.
Hi, I'm Les Moonves, president of CBS Entertainment. Does it surprise you that CBS has an entertainment division? And would it further surprise you if I told you that the president of that division, me, 8 years ago, fell off the roof of a speeding car and landed right on his head? True story, Peppy.
From New York, if you can park here, you can park anywhere. It's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Deborah Winger and musical group Soul Asylum. Plus, Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, the First Lady of Broadway, David Letterman.
Hey, that's very nice of you. Please, ladies and gentlemen, be seated. We have to get court started here. Listen to this. I'm coming to work this morning. I come up on the subway, come up on the D train. Yeah. This, if nothing else, ought to give you a good idea how sometimes things in New York City are really strange. Because I don't think this sort of thing happens in other communities around the United States. I would be surprised if stuff like this happened on a regular basis in other cities. Phoenix, for example. I don't think this probably... Of course, I don't think they have much of a subway system in Phoenix. I could be wrong. So there's a guy, I'm reading my paper, a guy gets on, and he's naked on the subway. Now, this is public transportation. He's got a hat on. And it's one of those things where, you know, you shouldn't really be looking at this, but you... So after about 20 minutes, I said to the guy, I said, you know, you just can't stand there like that. And he says to me, I should lose the hat, right? Very... That was kind of a story joke, wasn't it? Oh, my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, it's the big Labor Day weekend is upon us. And that means that sometime tomorrow afternoon, Jerry Lewis will begin applying the first coat of shellac to his head. Big Labor Day weekend. You betcha. Here's good news on the peace talks front now. Apparently, Israel has said that they would recognize the PLO. If now, and I think this is important, if Yasser Arafat agrees to recognize shampoo, so there, then maybe they'd have something. Are you like me? Are you kind of upset about this Mars probe? Have you heard about this? A couple of weeks ago, NASA decides they're going to go send this Mars probe deal into space. The thing costs like $1 billion. So they launch it and then they lose it right away. As a taxpayer, I'm concerned about this. And then I was thinking last night as I was driving home, don't worry about it because it's missing right now, but all they have to do, really, they can just look through that Hubble telescope and they'll be able to find it looking right through the old, sure, be right there for them, the old Hubble telescope. If he would only recognize shampoo. And the guy running the whole show, Judge Ito, what's he call himself? Lance. Lance? You know a lot of Japanese guys named Lance? Nice to see you. You know, that reminds me, we're going to Great Britain next week. We're going to England. Did you know that? Thank you very much. You had those shirts printed up, didn't you? Or you just coincidentally had them laying around the house. Isn't that odd? Thank you very much. It's very nice. We begin telecasting the shows Monday. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. Yes, it'll be 7 or 8 long days without sleep. Because when you travel, when you cross the Atlantic, you folks have been across the Atlantic, you know what I'm talking about. I guess it's the jet lag, like you have breakfast and then along about noon, you're out cold. You're sound asleep until like 11, and then you can't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's just, hey, it's wacky. Now anyway, turning our attention again to the O.J. Simpson trial. That's where we were. This joke doesn't have a chance in hell, by the way. Sorry, I'm going to cry. Larry Jacobson, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Keiko, Larry. Stand up and take a bow. Stand up, Larry. Larry Jacobson. Good to see you, Larry. Anyway, where the hell was I? I was on the, the O.J. Simpson trial, yeah. And so the guy, Lance, right? It's called Lance? Yeah. So I was watching a little bit of the trial a couple of days ago, and I'm saying to myself, you know that Cato Kalin guy, and I don't know how smart that guy is, and I'm thinking to myself, you ever think thoughts like this? How many times do you suppose since the trial has begun, Cato Kalin has turned to somebody and said, how do you spell DNA? You should go over there with us. You should, you know, we sent a couple of nights ago, we sent a lovely couple from the audience over to England, right there, over there now. If you'd have been there, you'd have been over there. I'm sorry, because these people, the Van Enenens, you know, they're beat, you know, they're just, they're beat up. There they are. That's his wife, that's Ingrid Van Enenen, and Larry Bird, former Boston Celtics standout, Larry Bird. Could have sent you, wait a couple of days, just sent you guys over there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a delightful, oh man, do we ever, we got a big time program for you tonight. Bruce Willis is here on the floor. Mr. Big Shot, Bruce Willis. Hey! From your blockbuster medical drama, ER, Juliana Margulies is here this evening. And Wynton Marsalis. Do me a favor now, kids. Say hello to our good friend Paul. Hey, here we go.
Yeah, thank you. We got a fabulous program for you tonight. We got Bruce Willis tonight. Juliana Margulies. And a fabulous musician, Wynton Marsalis, right now. Say hello to my good friend, David Letterman.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much. Folks, we're in the studio audience here tonight because once again we're going to be playing Tell Us About Your Business. Here we go. I'm looking for a woman by the name of Kathleen Anthony. Is there a Kathleen? Oh my gosh, I'm standing right by it. Hi, Kathleen. Stand up if you don't mind, please.
No.
Where are you from, Kathleen?
I'm from Tewksbury Township, New Jersey.
Tewksbury Township. Tell us about life there. How far away is that?
It's about an hour and 15 minutes.
So you just drove over for the evening to see the show? You're going to have dinner a little bit later? You're here with family? You're here with friends?
I'm here with my daughter.
How often do you come into the city?
2-3 times a month.
And that's plenty for you? Can you imagine yourself ever, under any other circumstances, living far away from New York? Or is this just about right? Would you miss New York if you didn't live in this area?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, now, you know what we're going to do is we'll play Tell Us About Your Business. Do you have a business you can tell us about?
I just certainly
Okay,
do.
here we go. If you're going to tell us about our business.
Right now?
No, why don't you wait about an hour and do it on the Tom Snyder Show? I'll tell you about it in a couple of days. Stop it, stop it. Hey! No, if you can't tell us about it right now.
I'm all set
Okay,
now.
great.
Our business is called Berserkus.
Berserkus?
Berserkus.
What is Berserkus?
It's a circus-themed family entertainment center.
And do you have it right there in your house? Do you have it in a park? Do you have it in a trailer? Do you have it in a van?
Originally it was in the basement, but now it's in Oceanside, Long Island.
Long Island. So you drive from New Jersey all the way to Long Island to run your business? And who attends Berserkus?
Parents and children.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Berserkus.
Yes. Yeah.
And they just go in there and they go nuts, right?
Yeah. It's.
What does it cost for a kid to go in there and go nuts?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I'm more on the design.
Have you really opened this business, or you're just kind of thinking it over in your head?
Because my husband is a partner, and I've worked
What's
as
your
a
husband's
design Frank Anthony.
Frank, okay, good for him. So he would know all of the details and the facts.
He'd know the real technical stuff.
All right, now Kathleen, I'll tell you what we want to do here tonight. We want to give you the opportunity to sort of plug the place so you get it up and off and on its feet and running. Do you advertise in the Yellow Pages, local news, radio, television, that kind of thing?
Yes.
Well, that's nothing. Tonight, right here on network television, we are, Paul, you ready?
Yeah.
Our own Paul Schaefer is happy right now on the spot to write for you a personalized, customized jingle for your business. Here we go, Paul.
Berserkus, 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 it's down on Oceanside. Berserkus, 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 come take your kids for a ride.
Very nice, Paul. Good luck to you, Kathleen. Thank you very much. Nice meeting you. Okay. We need now to talk with a Chris Pranis. Is there a Mr. Pranis here? Chris Pranis, come on down. Pick up the keys to the new Cadillac, Chris. You're the winner in the big raffle. Oh, hi, Chris. All right.
How you doing, Dave?
Welcome to the program. Where are you from, sir?
Long Island, New York.
Long Island, New York. And where is Long Island, New York?
Sticking out in the water out in the Atlantic.
So when you say Long Island, you mean the entire island? Long Island City? Is there more specific?
No, I live out in East Mauritius, Long Island.
Okay, so that's
out by the Hamptons.
Yeah, what do you do for a living, sir?
Marine biologist.
Fascinating. Are you connected with the Woods Hole Institute of Marine Biology?
No, sounds good though.
Yeah.
No.
Do you have a degree in marine biology?
Yes, I do.
And what kind of things do you do as a marine biologist?
I work as a clam and oyster biologist.
Oh, you do not. Get out of here. I don't even know what that means exactly. And are you, do you have a small company of your own?
No, I work for a large company.
Work for a large company. Well, you know, this is good because tonight we're playing Tell Us About Your Business. What should we know about this company?
We're Blue Points Company on Long Island, famous for the Blue Points oysters.
Right. Are they safe to eat, or you get hepatitis immediately?
They're the best. No worries.
I've eaten in a place where you get yourself a dozen clams or a dozen oysters, and they'll be pretty good, and then you have one. You always get that one that really lets you know you're eating an oyster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't have to worry about that with ours.
It's okay, though. It's safe because a lot of people have concerns about it, and many ugly, unpleasant things happen if you get bad shellfish.
Sure.
Yeah.
No problems.
Berserkus. You know what we decided? Oh, you want a little jingle to plug the place? What's the name of the place?
Blue Points Company.
Blue Points Company. Paul, can you help this man out with a jingle here on network television?
Blue Point's got oysters. Blue Point's got clam. You'll come for the oysters. You'll come for the clam, yeah! Oysters and clams, as long as you just don't get that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oysters and clams, Blue Point. You know it. I don't know, I got no endings.
Good luck to you, Chris. Nice meeting you. Nice talking with you. Chris Pranis. No, looked like we fooled him. All right. We have time for one more here, Bob. Joyce Rockefeller. Gosh, I wonder what business she's in. Joyce, been in your building for years. Where is Joyce? Joyce, oh, hi. Welcome to the program, Joyce.
Hi.
Are you connected to the Rockefeller family?
Very distantly.
And
Yes.
what does that mean exactly? Yes or no?
9th generation.
Could you prove it if you had to?
Yes.
Oh, that's good enough. Have you ever tried to squeeze them for money?
No.
You ought to work that deal because I
should.
understand they're loaded.
That's what I hear too.
Joyce, you're a charming woman. Where are you from?
I'm from Manchester, Connecticut.
What is like? Oh, you know, I live in Connecticut.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know.
it's the nutmeg state. Did you know that?
Yes, it is.
Also the Constitution state.
Yes.
Where is Manchester?
It's about 15 minutes outside of Hartford.
Oh, right up there, almost in this sort of east central area.
Yeah.
Hartford,
Yeah.
the capital, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep, it is.
You know, we're playing Tell Us About Your Business. Do you have a little business you can tell us about?
Yes, I do. I own Ted's Spirit Shop.
Oh, you smell great.
Thank you.
You know, of course, we're kind of comparing it to you understand? So So after you, she's going to smell like $1 million.
Mr. Clams over there. Now,
okay, now you're telling us about what you did for a living, your business?
Yes, I own Ted's Spirit Shop.
Ted's Spirit Shop?
Yes.
It's a, what is that?
It's a...
Like one of those new wave crystal places
No,
come in and
it's
tell
a
your
liquor
fortune?
store.
Oh, liquor store, that kind of store. And it's located...
Wine and spirits.
Wine and spirits. And
beer.
Who's Ted?
Well, I guess you could say I am.
Oh, so there is no Ted.
own...
You just thought it was a catchy name.
It's been named Ted's for a lot of years, so when
Ted's
I bought...
Why mess with a good thing?
Yep,
exactly,
right.
exactly.
Yep.
Rather than exploit the Rockefeller name,
That's right.
you decided to go with Ted.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, how about a custom-made jingle for
I got
Joyce
something worked out,
Rockefeller?
but I'm gonna call in the heavy guns for this.
All right.
If you don't mind. Ladies.
Uh-oh.
May
Oh, my
I have
gosh.
the ladies? Here they come.
Here we go. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Connick Jr. 2, 3, hop up.
Riding around Connecticut and you're feeling kinda low, there's a groovy place near Yukon that you really ought to know. It's called Ted's Spirit Shop, but it's owned by Joyce instead. I only have one question: who the hell is Ted? They sell Miller, Bud and Molson, Heineken and Bass. They've got everything you'll ever need to get drunk off your ass. Ted sells Miller, Bud and Molson, Heineken and Bass. They've got everything you need to get drunk off your ass. How did all these people get in my room?
Okay. That's how we play. Tell us about your business. We got to do a commercial. We'll be right back with Bruce Willis. There you go. Thank you. Welcome back to the program. My thanks to everybody in the studio audience who helped us with Tell Us About Your Business. My thanks to Paul Schaefer as well, and of course, Harry Connick Jr. What a lovely, wonderful surprise that was.
That was a cute surprise,
Folks in the audience earlier tonight brought up a good point. We will be in London beginning, grab something to jot this down, a pencil or a pen or a magic marker, write it down on your shoe there. May 19th through the 19th, May 15th through the 19th, from the London studios. Our guests include, oh, listen to this, Elton John, oh my God, Pierce Brosnan, oh my God, Peter O'Toole, Elvis Costello, Annie Lennox, Jamie Lee Curtis, and then on Tuesday night... My favorite television joke of all time. Hey, Van Morrison. Boy, I like that Van Morrison guy. Sinead O'Connor and the Chieftains and my mother will be there also. Oh, yeah. On the program tonight, Bruce Willis, our old friend, been a friend for a long time. Yes. Very nice man, very good friend, very nice old man.
Old? Nice.
Old friend.
Old friend.
Nice guy. Nice. And Juliana Margulies and Wynton Marsalis on the program tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, right hand, I have a copy of the big top 10 list. Let's go. I think, unless I'm wrong, I think that Bruce Willis is married to a movie star.
Is that right?
He's married to a very famous movie star.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. I'll check that one. That'd be my first question. Here, I'm just gonna play dumb. I'm gonna say, how's the wife?
Right.
You're gonna come up like that.
Could be anybody.
Yeah, could be. We don't know exactly.
Liz Taylor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the category Top 10 Signs now. Something is very wrong at Pepperidge Farms. You know the bakery, Pepperidge Farms, they have the old guy. Everything seems to be all right. What's the old guy's name? Titus Moody?
I don't know.
Yeah, close enough.
A mascot of Pepperidge.
That's right. Yeah, and everything seems to be all right. When you buy the cookies, when you buy the bread, when you buy the baked goods, everything seems to be okay. Well, guess again, Peppy. Top 10 signs. Things ain't what they seem up there at Pepperidge Farms. Here we go. Number 10. That old guy from the commercials, he licks all the cookies before packaging. There you go. And number 9, only thing they've produced in the last 3 months is a 2-mile-long mint Milano. Number 8, the cookies actually smell like a farm. Number 7, whenever you open a bag of cookies, you find an empty 5th of tequila. Number 6, openly admit it's not a farm, but an armed compound full of sugar-crazed fanatics. Number 5, the goldfish crackers taste like goldfish. Number 4, Keebler elves being held hostage in an abandoned silo at North End of Farm. Something just ain't right at Pepperidge Farms. Number 3, you turn on the Simpson trial and see the Pepperidge Farms guy testifying about DNA. Number 2, anatomically correct gingerbread men. And the number 1 sign something is very, very wrong at Pepperidge Farms. 2 words, hairy cookies. Well, Harry Cookies Jr. was just out here helping with the big show. Okay. You know, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for a movie star, they certainly don't come any bigger than our first guest. His brand new film, Die Hard with a Vengeance, opens May 19th. Do us a favor, please welcome Mr. Big Shot, his own self, Bruce Willis. Willis, ladies and gentlemen, the common ordinary garden variety cat burglar. Wow. Wow.
Gotta be happy with that.
You okay?
Yeah, good.
Can we get you some talc? Everything all right?
I'm good. I'm fresh. Hat's looking good.
You know, you have, it looks to me that you're kind of a chameleon because I never can remember from appearance to appearance what you looked like the last time, but I'm just betting it wasn't how you look now.
I got a new look. I am working on a new look.
What's the deal?
Over the last 10 years, audiences have, you know, seen more and more of my head. And laughing at. And I figured, you know, you might as well just go right ahead and...
I remember when I got one of these for Christmas. Magic 8 Ball. Did you ever get one of those? Played with it all day. Yeah.
Ask a question.
Why? What is it? Why? What drove you to the? I mean, man, it's just gone, ain't it?
It is gone. You know, the most important thing. I mean, you got to have a lot of confidence.
By the way, that's the first time on television I've held a man's head. Thank you very much.
You have to have a lot of confidence to shave your head.
Yeah.
As the last thing you want, you know, you shave it down, and you have one of those, like, irregular, misshapen heads, you know? It's just the back of your neck looks like a, package of hot dogs back there. So, you know, you gotta have a lot of pride in the size and the dimension of...
Now, how do you shave that? How often do you shave it? How do you do it?
Every 2 days with the Groomsman 2. You don't want to get the Groomsman 1.
No,
they had some problems with the Groomsman.
That's right.
The Groomsman
People were being
1.
burned and electrocuted right down to the skull.
But I can actually do it myself. I like to do it at home, and you know, I look at myself from different sides. I get a big ball, and I go through the phases of the moon. I hold it up. Just fun around the home, you know.
But you know, you're right. You have a pretty nice-looking skull, so that's good. Yeah.
No, it's important.
Is this the first time you've shaved it?
It is. It is the first time.
And will you let it go like this? How does the family feel about it? The kids, do they like it?
Family's feeling good. Family's feeling good. My little kids like it. We had a couple cats around the house, and the cats like to lick my head. I have no idea why I tell you that, but it's just, you know, a little more fun around the, Willis more.
The cats like to lick your head.
Yeah.
You know what you ought to do is just kind of smear it with liver and let them go nuts. Just, you know what I mean? Just rub it up, load it up there with liver or something.
Here's a nice move, too. You can go. And get that kind of flip back.
Do you feel lighter? Do you feel aerodynamically
Pounds
any different?
lighter.
Yeah.
At least I had a good half a pound of hair up there.
You know, I saw not so very long ago, Nobody's Fool.
Thank you.
This is a big Paul Newman movie.
Big picture.
Paul Newman movie, Melanie Griffith, and yourself. But you don't appear.
Second time I worked to him.
You've worked with Paul before?
I worked with Paul before. This was years ago, probably 11 years ago. It was a supporting role. And, you know, supporting actors are there to support the actors, to you know, help them if they get stuck, to kind of be there for them. And that's what I was doing for, you know,
what was the film?
Newman. It was called The Verdict.
Oh, that was a great movie.
A great picture. I think
Sidney Lumet?
Sidney Lumet directed that.
The Verdict with Paul Newman.
Do we have something we can...
We do it? Do we have this?
Yeah,
all right, now this is a clip of you and Paul Newman. So
me and Paul Newman, I'm in the scene, you know, with him. You'll, you know, you see it.
Because, you know, when I watched Nobody's Fool, I thought it was the first time you guys had worked together, but you did a nice job. It was really, and the thing, it was, for a lot of people, it was kind of a surprise because you're not in the credits anywhere, and then suddenly there you are. But I thought that was a great piece of work for everybody. Wonderful cast. Okay.
Wait till you see this, though. I mean, this is, I'm very proud of it.
All right, this is the first time Bruce worked with Paul Newman. There's Paul, of course.
There's Paul.
Where are you, Bruce?
Well, you'll see me supporting him here. There we go.
Desire to be just.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's me, Daddy-O.
Well, it's a whole different hair deal then, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yes, sir. I am dying. You know, I wish I had. I don't know if I could do this or not, but if I had a magic marker, I would like to write on your head.
Can we give him a magic marker? After the commercial. Let's get one.
Oh, I'm just dying to do this. We'll pause for a commercial. We'll be right back here with Mr. Billiard Ball, Bruce Willis. Here now is kind of a glimpse into the production of a big-time network television talk show. During that last commercial break, we had about 9 people here, and the topic of conversation, very heated discussion, very animated, back-and-forth debate. We're trying to figure out what is the best way to write on his head. And we haven't really come up with a solution, but you're game. Yeah.
I am game.
Tell me about your big 40th birthday party.
Turned 40.
Congratulations.
Turned 40. Thanks so much. 40 years old. My wife drew me
Hey, how is the wife?
You know, it's getting a little scary around the house, you know. Sometimes in the middle of the night, you know, she'll be tossing and turning. She'll go, Dave!
No, stop it.
And I said, honey, who's Dave? She goes, you know.
Oh, man.
But she threw me a great big party, a really wonderful party. We had some, you know, big activities.
A lot of friends?
A lot of friends.
A lot of family?
A big family. Tom Jones came and sang.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. He
really?
Was a house.
Tom Jones?
The Tom Jones.
Came to your birthday party to sing?
Yeah, man, Mr. Sex, Mr. Tom Jones, man.
Mr. Sex. That's
they were throwing panties on the stage.
It's your birthday party.
I threw my panties.
Wow.
What are you laughing at?
You know, see, this is interesting. At my birthday party, the guys from the Kiwanis Club brought out a cake.
Tom was a house guest, stayed over our house, and I mean, what a great house guest. He's up at 6 a.m. in the kitchen, cooking, flipping pancakes, singing.
Making breakfast?
Making breakfast. Make some eggs in purgatory he made us.
I don't know what that is.
It's like an egg and some red stuff. I don't know. But he's singing, flipping. What's new, pussycat? Whoa. If you get a chance, folks, go see Tom Jones because he really is a king.
Let's, before we write on your head, and believe me, the decision is entirely yours. I mean, we give all guests this option.
My kids write on my head all the time.
The kids are always
fine. Yeah. They practice their letters up there. Oh, you know what I got for my birthday? A goat. Somebody gave me a goat.
Goats are great, aren't they?
You know, you look at me and you go, needs a goat. Needs a...
Say goodbye to that groomsman, too. Yeah. But now answer that. We had talked to somebody else once on the show about a goat, and I mean...